my
Uh,
God.
so Flavia, tell us a little bit about your, history with English studies. Like, how long have you been studying English in the total?
Oh my God. I don't know. But I try to study English since I don't know if it's right or not, but since a long time ago.
Oh,
But first of all, I started to enjoy the English language because I'm always enjoy to hear songs, listen songs in English. And for me, I don't know if I already tell this story.
no, you've
And
never told me that.
no, and for me, it was almost how can I say impossible to not understand the letter, the lyrics.
The lyrics.
Yes, and a long, long time ago, when Google didn't exist, or Google Translate, or MP3, or Deezer, Spotify, I heard the songs
Oh,
and try.
you
Yes,
listening
I
to the.
listened the songs and write the letters. Only listening, but for
Oh.
sure was everything wrong when I tried to write because, for
So you,
example,
you used to copy the lyrics.
yes, but only listen the songs because I the idea is try to understand the lyrics. And
Oh,
after to try to write, I try to translate. So imagine, it
oh my
was a big job.
God. But let me get this straight. Like first you try to listen
Listen,
and
yes,
copy without knowing the lyrics.
exactly like this, exactly. So if I
Wow.
hear something like broke, I wrote broken, like exactly like this.
Like the way you understood it.
Exactly. So the I think that for me so easier to understand the sounds because I practice too much in this time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You practice it, you're listening for a long
Yes,
time. This is nice.
yes, and after I take the dictionary in English and Portuguese
Oh,
and look for all the words and try to translate the song. And after this, I try to find a school that to really start to study in English. And I found a so small school near of my last house. I don't know how can I say
yes, near your older house or your.
older house. Yes, and I found it, and I studied there for more or less 3 years.
For
And
about
about
3 years.
3 years, yes. And I think that nowadays I can see that was the best school that I studied in my life because it was
Oh,
so small and I have all the attention of the teacher with me.
for
It's
you,
amazing.
for you.
Yes, and the teacher until now is a friend, so old friend that I took
Oh,
inside my heart.
oh, this is nice. You kept her in your heart.
Yes, it
Oh,
was amazing. And I don't know if it's because I was younger. No, I'm younger yet.
no, you're still young. You're still
Yes, for
young.
sure. But I think that the main of the lessons that I learned in the past, I have in my memory until now. So it's
Oh,
amazing. Many advices, many things, many words, many songs that I heard in the past, I know until now because this is school and the teacher that was a guy so
amazing.
special for me. Yes.
Oh, was it like a man or a woman?
Amen. He's a
A
man.
man?
It's like it's like a second dad nowadays.
Oh,
It's
so
amazing.
you keep in touch with him.
Yes, for sure. Until now.
Oh, is he still like teaching?
Yes, he had the school. He has the school until now, but so small than before because after the pandemic it was terrible all the situation.
Yeah.
Because imagine it's only a school inside his house, so it's a small school. But it's
Oh,
amazing. For example, my nephews and nieces are studying there because I said, so you have to go to study there because it's perfect. It's perfect.
wow. And where is it?
Is in São Paulo,
Oh,
but
it's in São Paulo.
yes, near of my parents' house, and it's I don't know how can I say the place, but it's not so far away from here, from Mogi das Cruzes,
Oh, I
but it's in
see.
São Paulo.
And is he the only teacher that teaches there, or there are other teachers?
There are other teachers,
Mhm.
but it's like only the family, like his daughter, and I think that's only his daughter at this moment. And a long, long, long time ago, the second or the third teacher that they have there, that we try to have there, was me.
Oh, really?
Yes, but
So,
only for the basic things.
so
Always.
you work it as a teacher. I didn't know that.
Ah, yes, but it was so few for few time and a
For
long time
for a
ago.
short time.
Short time, yes, for a short time, really short time.
Oh, how
But
many how many months or how many?
I think that's around 4 months or less than this, because this guy opened a new school, so big school,
Mm.
like a tentative to grow the all the
Oh,
business.
oh, a trial.
Yes, and but was not possible to advance it with the other school, and it was there that I will be focused to teaching or something like this. And after, I think that after 1 year more or less, the school closed.
Wow,
This
because of
year.
the pandemic.
No, this is a long time ago. Like I said, no, but the school closed because it's expensive. In this case, the guy changed the school from his house to another building, so have to
Oh,
pay the
the
rent, rent.
rent.
Yes, yes. So it's
Oh,
so expensive in that moment.
wow. In this case, I mean, the expenses were higher than the income.
Yes, for sure. And it was a so huge school. And with the, for example, I don't remember, but around 5 rooms, or how can I say, classrooms?
Yes, five
Yes, could be.
classrooms.
Yeah, so big, one so big school. If we imagine the school
It-
that they have today, that is a so small one for
oh,
specifically students, but it's really good. It's really good, the place. I like.
oh, this is nice. Did he travel somewhere or?
Yes, but I think I don't remember the real story, but I think that this guy started to travel to United States and was like a passionate of the language or
Oh,
something
he
like
was in
this.
love. He was in
Yes,
love.
in love, and only to for you put in your mind, this guy have today around let me see, 70 years old.
Oh, remember, this guy is.
This guy is with 70 years old, and I think that he started to travel when he was younger, but having many experience about this, and started to study in English. And after, his daughter started to study in English too, and did the college and so on, and not stop in this case. This guy that I told you that the name is Inácio
Oh, his name is
started,
Ignacio.
yes, started to study to Spanish, and how can I say, I don't know the name in English, sorry, Dutch in
Oh,
English.
Dutch.
Dutch,
Dutch.
that is alemão, is the
Yeah,
same. So
you can
is
say Dutch
exactly.
or German.
So it's amazing. The guy is so clever, so clever.
Wow, he's very
If you
clever.
imagine his age, for example, is so clever.
Wow. And when did he start learning these other two languages?
I don't know, sorry, but I really don't remember about this story. But I know that he have many travels to where?
He has traveled
Yes, for Europe, for United States,
to.
but like vacations, not for study. And after this time, he dedicated many times only study here in Brazil, and to open the small school that I said.
Remember that every time you use with a verb,
Uh,
example, he dedicated his time to study. Every
to
time
study.
there is a verb, you have to use to.
Okay.
I know it is confusing sometimes. Next class, I promise, I am going to go through some exercises with you with 4 and 2, okay?
Okay.
We are going to nail that. You're talking about your English experience. It's great
Okay.
because Flavian, sometimes people they take it for granted. Like they think that English is not important. It's really important.
Okay.
So the question: how do you use English in your daily, basis, like at work? How does it work for you?
Nowadays, or you are talking about the past, or
In general, in
in
general.
general? So when I started to work with chemistry a long time ago, and I'm not imagining that I will work with the English language, or that maybe it was not necessary in my life because I studied so technical things to work, but not imagine that the English maybe could be do a part of my time, the time job or job time. I don't know.
Oh, could be a part of your job.
Yes, could be a part of my job. And the first contact, so strong contact that I had in the past, I was working in a big company, but only only for Brazil, and it was the Brazilian company too. And after sometimes this company was required, or was required. I don't
Yeah,
know how can I say, or
required.
was by.
Oh, it was bought
Yes, was bought
by.
for was by for
It was,
a.
in this
Oh
case,
my
you
god,
can say
no,
was bought by
was bought by American company.
an American company.
Yes, and in that moment, I was only an intern a long time ago, and we start to receive many guys from this other company from USA that started to analyze the company and to see how it works, all the segments that we have there. And the first really big experience with the English that I have there was with a guy that entered inside the laboratory that I was intern, and did many questions for my boss. And
Oh,
my
ask it.
boss,
He asked
yes,
it.
he asked many things for my boss, and my boss didn't answer because he didn't speak in English in that
Oh,
moment.
and where
And
was this guy from?
from I don't remember, but I remember that it's from the United States, and he's my
Oh,
friend until now. This
oh,
guy,
he's your friend.
yes, because I listened to the questions and I could answer to my boss.
Mhm.
For
Oh, this is nice.
yes, but and this guy said, "Oh my God, it's amazing! You know how to speak in English and so on." And after sometimes, this guy think that I was the boss,
Oh,
and
he
my
he
boss
thought.
was yes, was so funny story.
Oh my God.
And after that, this guy sent me many mails requesting many things and not sent for my boss, my real boss, only to me. And I have to direct to my boss. It was so, how can I say, funny story for me, but so, I don't know how can I say, but ridiculous sending for my boss, to my boss in
Oh,
that
it was
moment.
like a kind of embarrassing.
Yes, for sure, because look, the intern know how to speak in English, but I didn't.
I don't,
I don't. Yes, could be. And after this, the English language started to be more strong in my life because the company was acquired for another American company. And after that, I have to send many mails, to receive some calls, to negotiate some bidding, some products, some so many things about this. And I continue studying English, and but I was not imagining that the English will did the big difference in my career. For example,
would make a big
yes,
difference.
and did it and make it.
You can say, and it did, and it did,
Yes, and did it
and
because
it did.
and it did. Yes,
Yes.
Was amazing. Like I said, because I started to be in some meetings with other countries, and the surprise, my surprise, that I can't understood all the meetings, not all the meeting, but many things that they are talking, and I can start to discuss about it. And was a
Oh,
big experience in my
so
life. So
I mean, you realized that you could understand, you could actually understand what they were speaking.
exactly. And nowadays, I know that's not so perfect, my English, but for example, in
Oh,
the
but
company,
baby, you're able to communicate. This is the most
yes,
important
it's
part.
possible to
You know?
communicate. Nowadays, for example, I have to use my English, or for example, 3 or 4 times per days in my life, because the company again is American company.
Oh,
It's okay.
how long have you been working for American companies? Because this is not the first American company they work for, yeah?
No, it's the second one, and if we thinking about both together, is around let's see, 8 years more or less. Eight, yes,
Wow.
more or less 80 years. But I'm focused in Latin America, so I have to talk in Spanish sometimes too. But English is like a second language that we have here too, and I have
Oh,
to talk. I have. If it's right or wrong, I have to talk.
oh, you have to speak in English like in person or only through email? Do you speak too, or you only write?
Write is the like 70%, and the speak is like
Oh,
30%, more or less, more or less. But
mm.
after the pandemic, for example, we have many, many, many conferences with these guys from my company, or this is me, my colleagues from the company. So this part is really good because the guys are so relaxed about my English. But sometimes I have to did some meetings with the customers from the United States. So this is so, how can I say, so hard part that I have, difficult part for me, because we have to present the company, to present the products in English. So imagine,
Whoa.
and only use the technical terms. So it's really difficult, but for sure, I like it. I like it.
It's like a challenge, yeah?
Yes, it's a big challenge, and I'm always start a meeting asking. Is not asking, but yes, asking, or how can I say pedindo, or
Asking or requiring.
required. So sorry about my English. That is so terrible.
Your English is not bad, Flavinha, at all. I
Yes.
mean, there is always like I think it's not just for the language, but in life, there is always room for improvement.
Mhm.
But you are no perfectly fine to communicate in English. You can make yourself understood. This is the most important part, you know?
Yes, yes, that's right. Like I said, I try to talk in English, but I'm not talking English not so good like you, but I'm trying.
Oh, no, but you will get there. We are gonna work on it. We're gonna
Yes.
work on it.
This phrase is a phrase that I learned a long time ago with my first teacher. I'm not try so good, but I like you, but I'm trying.
That's right. I cannot like so Flavinha, thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for participating. Yeah. I
No,
love
you
you,
are
girl.
welcome. No, how can I say not for this, not for this,
Not
not
for
at
that.
all, not
Not
for
for
that,
that. Not for
not
that.
for that.
Yeah.
Yes.